Yeah, doesn't always look it, but we are. So, welcome to the weekly marketing call, where we'll do a bit of marketing and we'll also answer any questions. So, has anybody got any questions that we need to get rid of straight out the gate? We've already talked about a couple. And that might be the thing with yours, Deborah, is that could well be from your own link sort of thing. But again, I can only message support same as you, so you have to go ahead and do that. I tried to put, just so you're all aware, I tried to put my NLP course on today, and there's two ways of doing it. So one, you just go custom, and it read my page, and it made a fantastic page inside of OfferLab. So then I wasn't sure on how to actually deliver. I wasn't sure how to get delivery of the product. So rather than watch the training, I thought I'll try the other way. And the other way is you put a piece of code on your website, but in my funnel builder, it won't let me put it like exactly where I wanted it. So I put it everywhere. I put it everywhere I could, and it hasn't shown up yet. So I'm just waiting on the best way of dealing with that. But I'm going to watch the training on the other way, and then it's game on. Because one of my plans is we can make lead magnets to give away for free inside of OfferLab, where there's already a big. Did you see? There's 8,000 people in it now or something. You know, it's still early days, so we'll be able to use that for our income streams. Is one of my little scheming plans. So that's that. Right. So has anybody else got a question marketing wise? Got it all, Eric. It's because I've been talking for an hour. Do you want to do your bit first, or do you want me to go first?
Well, thought we were talking the GPT today, which you built.
Yep.
So
I thought you were going to show something as well, but we'll do cheap GPT. Would you like me to show you how I made it as well, guys?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if I can remember. Right. So, do you know, before I share the screen, do you know what the biggest problem is? Why most people don't make the money they want or any money? Because they don't do anything. So why don't they do anything? Because they're stuck, right? And we've just been saying, right, look, you've got AI now, you can't be stuck anymore, right? Because you can go and ask AI, and it's like having your own mentor, stroke coach, stroke drill sergeant, or whatever, if you use it right. So, Jim Edwards, the OfferLab, the super affiliate strategies, it is a masterclass in marketing, right? And some people have I know one person in particular watched the first 5 minutes of it, but because he was talking about ClickFunnels, they switched off. Oh, he's talking about ClickFunnels. No, he gave you a masterclass in how he would promote ClickFunnels. And then you could take that and you could use that same knowledge and you could use it to promote anything you wanted, couldn't you? Right. So I thought, okay, so one of the first things I did was this, right? I took, let me show them on the right page. So I recorded Jim Edwards' training and I put it into Google AI Studio, I think it was, and asked it for a transcript. So it gave me a transcript of the call. So that there, ladies and gentlemen, is everything that Jim said on the call, right? So then I went to ChatGPT and I said, here is a transcript. Can you act like Jim Edwards for me and help me follow his 100-day plan? Oh, that's the wrong. For any of you, you might not know Sooty and Sweep in the US or Canada, but we have these puppets children's show. So someone here, he's got some puppets, he's selling them, he just wants them off his hands. Very funny. Right. So It's like the other day, someone was selling a TV, but the volume was broken. So they were selling it cheap. I thought, I can't turn that down. Right. Let's put the transcript in. Deborah gets those jokes. So this is the first way you can use AI. So I take the video, I use AI to transcribe it, and then I use AI to say, can you help me? So I thought, well, this is good, but this is what you've all got anyway. If you've ever brought a training course, if you've ever brought a book, you kind of got all this anyway, haven't you? Right. And then I thought, well, like that person said, it's about ClickFunnels. What about if I wanted to make it about any other business? And then, like I just said to you, so the main reason why people don't do anything is because they're stuck, right? And to be honest with you, that's mindset. I think a lot of people are starting to cotton on now with AI that the problem isn't knowledge, because knowledge is everywhere. The problem isn't support, because you can ask ChatGPT or DeepSeek or Claude or whatever, you can ask it anything. And I think people are maybe starting to cotton on to the fact that actually it's me. Actually, it's me, there's something in me that's blocking me, right? Because there's no kind of excuses. So then what I thought is, well, wouldn't it be great if we got this fella, Richard Bandler, Dr. Richard Bandler, the co-creator of NLP, which is what Tony Robbins uses. Wouldn't it be great if we could get him, right, to help and use some of the NLP principles, right? So then I said, do you know Dr. Richard Bandler? And it will tell me yes. Right. So, and then me and Eric are working with Laurie and Wes Benson, and we've got a 3-step blueprint for social media. So the 100-day plan is good, and it's talking about reaching out to people. So I could take that plan, which is somewhere on here. There we go. So I could take this. I think I had this trouble last time. Copying it all. Control A. Yeah, there you go. Control copy. Okay. Now, please look at this. Social media blueprint. Right. So what have I done? I've got a solid 100-day plan. I've got the guy who's probably responsible for NLP is often called the science of success. So he's, and Tony Robbins uses NLP, Paul McKenna in the UK uses NLP. And if you read self-development books, a lot of them will use NLP principles, partly because NLP steals anything that works, right? So now we've got a solid 100-day blueprint. We've got Bandler ChatGPT can act like Bandler, right? And then we've got a 3-step social media blueprint from a woman who makes $110,000 every month, all for free on social media. Does that sound like a powerful partnership? Now, you might have a different social media blueprint. You might have a different plan that you want to follow. You might have a different person that you would love as your mentor. Is there anything I've done here that you guys couldn't do? You're frozen, or is it me? You're scared to speak to me today. Is there anything I've done?
What'd you call this GPT, Paul?
Well, I'm going to show you now, right? So I've called it your master plan, right?
Okay.
But what
I'm
I
gonna
did,
go find it while you're doing that.
Yeah, if you want to, I can send you the link if you want. If you want, I'll demo it on here in a minute. Let me send you this doc real quick. Copy link, viewer done. I'll put it in the chat here. Actually, here I'll put it in the chat in Zoom. That's for a Google Doc, and it's got some information about Jiffy, for example, as one of the income streams that we're doing. So, right. So please give me the exact prompt I need to make my own custom GPT out of this information. I want Richard Bandler to guide me and motivate me to follow that's Jim Edwards' plan, incorporating the 3-step social media blueprint. Now, the other thing I did, as I said to it, ask me what you need to ask me to make sure it does it right. Okay. And then it gives me my prompt to make a custom chat GPT. Now, how that works is you come over here in the left to GPT and it's got GPTs. So if you click that, you can create one up here in the top right. Okay. Now, like I say, I spent a few hours with it going backwards and forwards and tweaking. But what you end up with is your own chat GPT, right?
You need to switch that over to from only me.
It should be anyone with a link can use it, yeah?
I just looked it up. I was trying to look it up in the platform. I didn't see it.
Oh, it says anyone with a link. So let me give you the direct link then.
Well, I'm saying, you know where it says only me?
Yeah, but I only want certain people to have it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I was gonna look it up. Yeah, I got you. I'm with you. Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
so this now becomes a team bonus because this has got, I can check out the NLP stuff because I'm NLP qualified, right? And I've done a lot of marketing, so I can make sure the marketing's right, and yeah, so on and so on and so on. And this is going to be like a team bonus. Now, the only thing that's wrong with it now, and I'm waiting on a call that we got tonight to make one for one of the things we're in, okay? And I'm going to pre-program these for different income streams, right? Because at the minute it asks what business you're in, so it'll work for any business at the minute. But if anybody wants the link to this, it's in the chat and you can use it, right? So Bandler style NLP coach with a 100-day plan. So you can start off by doing any of this, but you can also just say, hi. You're not just getting the coach, you're getting the brain power of three proven systems rolled into one. 100-day roadmap, duplicatable social media routine, science of success NLP style, no fluff, no coddling, just sharp strategy. Right, so where should we start? Right, so it says, act like your future depends on it because it does. Right, what business are you promoting? Now, what I did to test, I took information about Jifu in this case, right? So, and this, what do you think made this? AI made this summary for me. Can you write me a summary of Jifu and what it does? Focus particularly on the Forex side. Focus on the Sniper Pro tool. Just talk to ChatGPT and tell it what you want, right? So this is my custom ChatGPT. It's asking me what business. So I'm going to put in all the information about Jifu, and it will love me for doing that. And you see the tone? Now that's a specific answer. We're not selling air. We've got a killer combo. A Forex sniper system for beginners, a risk-free test drive, and a referral comp plan that wipes your costs and stacks your income. So it's not only just going, thanks, telling me why it's good, right? Next question. Don't overthink it. Just shoot straight. What's your 90 to 100-day income goal monthly? 5K. That's full-time income anywhere in the world. Always happens when you're on a call. There we go. That's a specific. All right, we're back to that. What's your income goal? US dollars. Boom. That's the energy I want. Right. Not chump change, not fantasy land. Okay. Now let's reverse engineer. Are you getting where this is going, guys? So I already fed the comp plan information in. So I'm just going to put C above, right? And this is why I want to program them in specifically rather than it ask, because it should know that, right? So it's breaks it down for me what I need. You need 40 personally enrolled customers, 40 active subscriptions in each leg. Okay, set your 90-day goal, telling me what I need. How much time can I commit each day? Now, it's only asking these things once at the start. What do you reckon, 60 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, and it's breaking it down. 20 minutes to expand new ads, new eyeballs, 20 minutes to connect DMs, invites, conversations, 20 minutes to share content, stories, proof, right? Next question, don't get fluffy. What's your target audience, right? Who knows what their target audience is? I'm just going to put anybody. Let's try it. Let's put motivation, entrepreneurs. Let's just do that. Anybody entrepreneurial. Is that a good answer? I haven't tested this. This could fall.
It is. And if you don't know, just ask it. Who do you think would be a good target audience for this offer?
Yawn. That's the vague mush that keeps people broke. See, this is how Bandler talks. You know, I saw one guy he was working with on stage, and the guy was like, he's taking an age to answer a question or something. And Bandler said something to him about why he doesn't stick to his plans, whatever. He goes, "Oh, I get bored," and he goes, "That's like this whole fucking conversation." You know, he's a bit like that. He's not overly rude. He's just in your face a little bit, and he wakes you up. And that's what I'm trying to do with this, right? So let's sharpen this like a sniper scope. Who feels the pain your offer solves? Clue, not everyone. Who dreams of income but drowns in overwhelm, right? I'm going to give you a few refined avatars. Pick one or ask for more. So like Eric said, did you notice up here it says you could ask for help? If you're not sure, say help. But I gave it an answer, and I gave it a vague answer. So now it's giving me a little bit more to look at. I'll just say, I am stuck on this. Stuck means you're about to break something. Let me rip the fog off your brain. You're stuck deciding who you're willing to speak directly to.
I love
Right?
this guy. I'm going to start using his stuff for copy.
Can you write me some copy for a web page to promote Jiffy? Let's see what it says. There you go. But we still haven't refined the target audience though, have we? So let me follow his, let me keep asking. Pick one of these four to speak to first. I'm gonna do network marketers tied to team churn. Okay. I want to focus on 3 network marketers. Smart move. Network marketers are prime for Jiffy. They already understand duplication, used to sharing tools, and most are burned out from grind harder advice without real results. So let's tailor the page. Now it's making the copy directed to what I've just asked it to do. Great, isn't it? So stop that. Okay, that's all I can do today. See what it says. Good, you did more than most people ever do. You got clear on your offer, picked a real niche, and now you've got copy that speaks directly to buyers instead of everyone with a pulse. That's actual momentum. Quick recap of today's wins. Reminder, this is only day 1. You've got the 100-day roadmap, duplicatable, the NLP, and it's reminding me why you're doing this. It keeps reminding me of my why. Okay, so tomorrow we dial in your offer stack, right? And this is Jim Edwards' plan. If you remember, what's your offer stack, right? Okay, so now I can say I have more time. Let's do day 2. Facts. Join my team is not an offer. It's a wet napkin. Love it. Here's the question. Why should anybody join you specifically in Jiffy and not just click someone else's link? Okay. And don't say, I'll help you. That's the bare minimum. If you're not sure, say help. So who's got an answer, or shall I just put help? Help is honest, the gateway to domination. Right. Who wants to do a fast start call? Time consuming. And if you've just joined, how can you? Because you don't know. Daily routine guide. How about that? Grow your team and trade smarter. Copy and paste scripts, maybe. Private team chat access. Well, we have all that with Team Abundance, don't we? Yeah. No more tracker template. Plug your prospects, track follow-ups, hit 4 referrals fast, your membership gets paid for ASAP. That might be a good one. So let's do that one. Which one of these feel real to you? This one. Right, so I'm guessing we're going to need this to write the tracker for us. I didn't know we were going to do that today. Right, you want me to design a simple version of the tracker now? Spreadsheet, Notion, or simple PDF format? PDF. What do you think, guys?
Pretty cool.
Just pretty cool.
No, awesome.
Pretty cool. What's working, what to improve, right? Okay. So now I'm going to put, I don't want to speak to anyone. Let's see what it says. Ah, there it is, the real block. You don't want to speak to anyone. Let's unpack that, because I'm not here to coddle your comfort zone. Right. You say you want 5K a month. You've got a system that's working. You've even picked a target audience, but you're hoping to silently attract buyers like some social media ninja monk. Stop. Listen to the nonsense that you just said. That's the story that keeps you broke. I'm not saying you have to cold direct message 100 strangers or get on icky calls. You don't hate talking to people. You hate awkward, forced, salesy conversations with no structure. We built systems that do the talking for you. Here's how you stay mostly silent and get results. This is just, I wish I had this when I started. I made so many mistakes. The first thing I did was a company called Telecom Plus, right? It's Utility Warehouse now. And back then, when you started, they gave you 6 brochures that explained what it was. And it was basically like cheaper utilities, gas, electric and stuff. And I'd been in sales in retail, and I said, 6, I'm going to need like 60. And I still had those 6 brochures like 6 weeks later, right? Total fail, right?
I'm a distributor for them.
Sorry?
I'm a distributor for them.
Oh, they sacked me because I promoted mobile phones online, and because they didn't do credit checks, got bad credit, and I got sacked. I got
oh dear.
So, but it's not my fault they didn't do credit checks. So don't lie and say to yourself, I don't want to speak to anyone. Say, I want a system that speaks for me, right, until I feel ready. Are you willing to create content, stories, or proof posts daily if it means you don't have to cold message? Yes or no? So would you create content, stories, and proof posts daily if it meant you didn't have to cold message? Hard to say no to that, I'd imagine, so I'm going to put yes. The silent sniper strategy. 60-minute day plan. Block 1. There you go. So it's back to kind of what's in this social media blueprint. Guys, if I've put it in the chat, so you got it in the chat. If you're watching this on replay, reach out, or maybe I'll put it in the description around. But right, so let me say again, okay, I have to finish for the day. See what it says. Encouraging me, it's telling me what I've accomplished, which when you work on your own, you don't get that. So tomorrow we're going to lock in your 3 first curiosity posts, right? So we've got to do that, haven't we? Remember why you are doing this and commit to being married to the process, not the outcome today. That version of you 90 days from now, they'll look back and thank you for showing up today. That's classic NLP, because now it's making you think 90 days in the future. Okay, so let's do day 3. I want to show you this. It's asking me to pick my angle. Again, if I don't know, what am I going to say?
Help.
I could do help. Yeah, let's do help. You're overthinking again. So it's doing it for me. It's wicked, isn't it? I don't want to do that on my social media because I don't want my friends. Oh, why can't I type today? My friends and family to see. The quiet voice saying, but what will people think? Let's smash this excuse with love and fire. You're building a business to change your life and you're scared your Aunt Karen might see a story. You'd rather stay broke than risk someone judging you for trying. That's the reframe, classic reframe, NLP. Stop, listen to the story you're telling yourself. That's the script that keeps you invisible, not protected. You're not hiding from your friends and family. You're shielding your future self from embarrassment that won't even matter 30 days from now. 90 days from now, when you're banking £1,000 a week, guess what? They'll be asking how you did it. And you'll say, I'll stop caring what people thought and started caring what I created. But fine, let's build around your comfort zone for now. Get a second account. Use stories on custom lists. Leverage direct messages and Telegram. It's telling you, see, it's telling you how you can get. It's removing all the freaking excuses. That's why I love it. It's as long as you treat it like a person. You know, in fact, I'll stop in a minute. I've been talking a lot, but let's see if we can do this. I think I'm sharing the sound. Hey, I'm a bit stuck on this still. I don't really want my friends and family to see. What could I do instead? Oh, hang on. No, where's chat mode?
You got to click that check. Oh, yeah, you're not on chat mode.
Yeah, that was why. Where do you do that? Oh, is it because I'm on 4? I had it on version 5,
Probably.
guys. Use voice mode. It's there. Sorry, it's there. Hi, I'm a bit stuck with all of this because I'm new to all this online marketing stuff.
Absolutely. Let's keep it simple and zero in on one easy path. You're new, so let's ditch the overwhelm and pick the easiest route. Here's your micro commitment strategy. Start with a fresh account, no pressure zone. Make a new Instagram or TikTok just for this. No friends, no family, just a blank canvas. This is your playground to practice and get confident. 2, post simple proof and curiosity clips. We'll keep it super light. Just little screenshots or text posts like learning trading step by step, no risk, just practice. You're just documenting, not selling. No need for fancy marketing. Use stories or DMs for anyone curious. If anyone new follows or likes your stuff, just DM them a simple script. Hey, just sharing my journey with this demo trading tool. Want to see how it works. Bottom line, you don't have to be a marketing guru overnight. We'll build this one tiny, easy step at a time. No friends or family needed. Just a new account, a few and a little direct outreach to people who actually care. And hey, you've got the 3 systems behind you: the roadmap, the daily social engine, and the NLP mindset shifts. So trust the process. And remember, commit to being married to the process, not the outcome today. Tomorrow we build a bit more. For now, this is your next step. Keep it simple, keep moving.
Somebody put a mean post on one of my posts. They put a mean comment on, and now I feel like crying and I want to give up.
Oh, a mean comment, huh? Let me roll up my sleeves and hit you with a reality check. Here's pattern interrupt. You're about to let one random internet troll, someone who probably doesn't even have a real profile picture and definitely isn't paying, keep going? Stop. Listen to that nonsense. That's like throwing away a winning lottery ticket because someone sneered at your shoes. Mean comments are a sign you're actually doing something. You're making waves enough that someone bothered to notice. And guess what? Their negativity is a reflection of their limitations, not yours. Future pace. Picture yourself 90 days from now, hitting your income goal and looking back at this moment. You'll laugh at how small this road bump looks in hindsight. The version of you who succeeds is the one who doesn't let one mean comment derail them. Delete it, laugh at it, use it as a fuel. Then remember why you started this journey. You're not here to win the approval of random trolls. You're here to build a life you want. And hey, you've got the 100-day roadmap, the duplicatable social engine, and the NLP tools behind you. Let a tiny bump stop you. Let it prove you're on the right track. Remember why you were doing this and commit to being married to the process, not the outcome today.
My internet's a little bit iffy, I think, guys. So if you want it, it's in the chat, and I'm open to feedback to make it better, or if Eric wants to chip in, or anybody's got questions, let's go.
Laura, are you using your Facebook profile to market?
No, I'm going to start though.
Because, yeah, I was just looking at your Facebook page. So definitely, let me see. If you want, Paul, we can, if you want me to share.
Are you happy for Eric to share your
I
Facebook?
don't
Okay,
care.
with me pulling up your page?
Oh, that's fine. I mean, I was in the past, but I only did a couple stuff for like Jifu.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I asked that because sometimes, sometimes people don't like to post on their profile because they have friends, family, coworkers, and that sort of thing. But then I did see in the profile you put entrepreneur. So assuming there then that, and you've got, what is it, 1.1 thousand following or 1.3 thousand followers. So you've got a good group of followers on here. So yeah, and then I noticed the last post was on September 17th. But I think I noticed one post regarding the trading back on the 27th of August. So what's your plan? You said you're going to start promoting to this. What are you thinking? What's sort of your plan? If you went back and forth, maybe this is a perfect opportunity with Paul's GPT to come up with a plan for this page. Like how many posts you want to do daily, what types of posts that you're planning on doing. Have you thought that through yet?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, I figure that I'm gonna do like 2 to 3 posts a day. With the Jifu, I have to kind of redo my page a little bit. And then ask kind of go through some of Dave's stuff and just use that as an anchor and get some prompts, and then use the video program thing to post
Do you
it.
think is there something holding you back from posting on here? I think there may be something holding you back. Are you a little,
I guess maybe just getting my head together. Didn't really have a direct, and I mean, I know I've talked to you guys, but I haven't really implemented what I wanted to do. But as far as keep holding me back, maybe because a lot of people know that I do insurance, even though I don't like it, type of thing.
here we go.
But they were like, "What is she doing?" Which it shouldn't matter. I know that. Sorry, but it does change their thing. Um, what else?
Just know anything you're going through with those thoughts, we've all been through them. I mean, I was basically I just got to a point where I didn't care, but it was certainly difficult at first when I started posting on social media. I had family and friends and I didn't really have a lot of success. So, it wasn't an easy transition, but then at some point I just decided, well, this is what I'm doing and I need to be consistent and I need to push content out there. And, and I realized that really nobody really cared. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I thought that they were gonna care, but the fact of the matter is, other than some of the detractors or haters that, would prod me or have a little fun with me, most people were just, they didn't even care because they weren't interested. And then I realized I'm not posting and putting content out here to attract people who are already not going to be interested, right? I'm trying to find the people who want what I have. I took myself out of the equation and said, I've got a great tool. How many people can I help with this? So are there other people like out there like me that would love to have this sniper tool, that would love to learn to trade, that would to build a secondary income? And I have this in my hands. Let me figure out a way to put it out there so those people can find it. And that's how I started to look at everything versus looking at it like, oh, what is, Uncle Bob going to think if I post this, or is he going to make fun of me the next time we hang out at the next family convention, or whatever. That's how I reverse engineered my brain. I just said, I've got something here. There are people that need what I loved it. I'm excited about it. And there's people out there that need this. So I'm going to get content out there. And these people may only ever see that content through me. And that's how I reverse it in my brain. That's what I thought. They may never see this content unless I get it out there. Even though other people are in the business posting it, that's just how I trick my brain. I just said, I might be the only one. And where that really solidified for me is later down the line when people got involved in things that I was doing. And then they told me, hey, thanks so much. If it wasn't for your post or you putting this out here, I would have never found this, and this helped me. And it just went ahead and solidified the fact that, hey, this is who I'm trying to help out here. People that want the same things I want, which is at that time just building a secondary income. I had no thought of initially building a full-time income. I just wanted a good little secondary income. And then obviously that turned into leaving corporate America and being full-time in this for a long time. But anyway, I'm just throwing that out there to you because that's the big thing, Laura, because I can usually look at someone's page. I've been doing this so long, and I know there's something holding them back from, and it's typically that. And Paul will tell you that, being the NLP mindset guy, that there's blocks there that they're just there. So I don't, what are your thoughts, Paul?
If you're not where you want to be, right, you need to kind of be open and honest with yourself. And that's one of the great things about that ChatGPT. It doesn't care, right? Now, it's hard to look at yourself, but you have to accept that your hands, if you've got a phone and the internet, you've got access to more information than the president of the United States of America had at his fingertips back in like the 90s, right? It's certainly in the early 2000s. So, and now with AI, knowledge, no, it cannot be an excuse, right? It just can't. And it's the most liberating thing when you truly understand it. It's quite hard to actually, it's easy to comprehend. It's really hard to really truly live it and understand it. But when you realize that everything in your life is down to you, because people will say to me in NLP, oh, I really hate my job. I really hate my job. And I'll say to them, so who signed the contract? Who applied for the job? Who went to the interview? Who signed the contract? Who accepted the salary? Right. And if you don't like it, how many other jobs have you looked for in the last week? Well, I haven't because I've been busy. Okay, what? And then I can look at people's timelines, like Eric's just looking at yours, and I can see, oh, you went to a wedding, you had time for that. And you're telling me if your spouse had to go to hospital, you'd never visit them because you're too busy. And another thing I say with NLP is like, you're too busy. How have you solved the poo problem then? What do you do? Do you wear nappies, diapers? What do you do? The thing is, we make bullshit up to stop us doing things. And sometimes we're not always aware of it. So what I try and do is, we call it perceptual positions. Try and look outside of yourself, right? And just look at what you're doing and go, okay, yeah, I did take that job, didn't I? I don't like where I live. A bus leaves every freaking day. Every day the bus leaves this town. Yeah. So I don't like it. I could pack a few things, get on a bus and go and rent somewhere, whatever. And it's about, like I say, for me, it's trying to get rid of those excuses. So if you know you should be posting, but you're not doing it, well, one, you can't know. You can't not know, because like you got Jim Edwards' 100-day plan if you're in Offer Lab at certified level. With Jifu, you got Sniper Pro, you got John Oliver, who does so much. We're getting ready to roll. Deborah knows, with Talk Fusion, we're getting ready to roll with Laurie and West. You know, we got two seven-figure earners that are like, oh yeah, tell your people to get on a call with us so we'll help onboard them. It's like, what? Who freaking does that?
Also you guys have a major advantage because, well, I know that with Jifu, and the same will apply if you guys are doing the Talk Fusion too. But the fact that you have the group chat that Paul's put together, and then you also have the one that Michael Martin and everybody put together. So when you create a post, right, you can put that post in there and ask them to juice it, which means people in the community are going and commenting and liking on that content. When I got started, I didn't know anybody. I wasn't a part of any groups. There was no juicing. I would put a post out and I'd get like 2 likes. And I would do them like 3 or 4 a day. You know what I mean? I was doing like 3 or 4 a day and it was like zero. Nobody's even seeing this stuff. You know what I mean? So you guys have an opportunity with those groups where you can create a couple of posts a day and and then have people juicing that post, which will get it seen by more and more people. You follow me? But even the people that are watching, maybe they know you as the insurance person, but they're like, wow, okay, well, she's got people are commenting on this. Seems like people are interested in what she's got going on. So you have a little bit of credibility in that with this. So just that in itself would excite me about posting, once or twice a day. That I've got a whole community that's going to back me up and engage on my post. Um, but I'm on Deborah's now. Deborah, are you doing much with your Facebook profile at all? Do you plan on it, or is there a reason why you're not?
Um, I mainly use TikTok and YouTube. Um, I s-
Okay.
I did speak to a friend about posting on Facebook, but if you post on Facebook, does it go to it goes to all your friends, doesn't it? And I
So,
don't know. I didn't like the idea.
well, cut the bullshit then. Just open another account. There you go. Now you can post on Facebook.
There is
and access all those
if you
people
go
on
back
Facebook.
to that one, there
Sorry?
was a video profit. If you go back to my Facebook page,
Oh, that's Eric.
Yeah, I'm on it now, I think, right?
there's
Is it a
there's
video
another
you did?
at the top right.
Oh, hold on. Top right, what am I looking for?
The little drop down icon at the right at the top where my messages are.
Okay. I don't know if I can do it. I think you have to do it. I'm not sure.
Oh, right.
Yeah, what are you trying to, is it a video you did or something? Or what is it
Yeah, it's I called it the Video Profit Hub, but that was when I was doing something else.
okay. So then right now you're focused on YouTube and TikTok.
Yeah.
And how are those platforms going? How how
Um,
often do you how often do you post to those platforms?
I I was posting a bit to them, not enough. Um, if I trying to
Do you want
think.
us to
Oh, yeah, what was it called? Pips for Purpose is my YouTube channel.
YouTube? Okay, hold on one sec. Pips for Purpose?
Yeah.
All right. See if we can find it. Pips for Purpose.
I think it's all in one word.
Is it? Pips for Purpose. I'm not sure why I'm not seeing it. Let's see.
I'll go see if I can find it.
Here, you want me to stop? Let me stop share.
I think you are sharing. I can't see screen.
Yeah, I'm not sharing anymore. I stopped it. Can you just see us, Paul?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, it's Forex Pips with Purpose.
You want to pull that up, Paul? I'll let you, since I've stopped.
At Forex Pips with Purpose.
On YouTube, yeah, sorry, just because I lost it
Yeah.
for a minute.
Laura, where else are you posting to besides Facebook? Real quick while he's pulling that up.
Forex Pips with Purpose.
There, where else am I posting?
Yeah.
I haven't really been posting anywhere. Well, Pinterest. I was
Okay.
using Pinterest.
Pinterest. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I did see your Pinterest. You had a link in the
Yeah.
in your Facebook. Okay.
Forex Pips with Purpose. Here we go. Videos 13 days ago, 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Shorts 162 views, 286 views, 130 views, 138. Nice. When was that one?
Wanted to show you this happened this morning, guys.
Okay, and what's
Yeah.
about that, Deborah, is you're
Wanted
looking
to
at John
show you
Oliver.
this.
You know, you're not using yours, which is fantastic, but you should do yours as well. So how uploaded 10 days ago? That's your latest short, is it 10 days ago?
Yeah, because I was concentrating on Opus and Talk Fusion last week.
Okay.
Little secret with not secret, but little tip with shorts. If you go in and you comment on your short, you can do a comment and say, click here for details, put the link to whatever website, wherever you want to send them,
Wanted to
and then
show
you
you
can,
this
and then you can pin that post to the top of comments. So
See,
when
I
people
didn't
go to
even know that.
comments, yeah.
Oh,
So
so
if
you
you
do
put-
it on the comments.
Yeah, you leave a comment and then there'll be a drop down where you can actually pin that comment, and that comment will now I think she has to do it, Paul, but
Yeah,
you might be
I
able
won't be able
yeah.
to pin it, but yeah, you'll be able
But
to
yeah,
put your own.
you just clip and you can pin it. So on shorts, it's a little bit different because it's hard to put a link. They can't really see the link. But if you put it in that first comment and you pin it, they usually will look at comments and they can go right to your link to your you know.
Eric,
So-
Okay.
me and Eric, we suck at call to actions on our shorts and everything.
Yeah.
Now we can say, you know, on the YouTube one, certainly we can go, hey, you know, check the pinned comment to get in free info or to join the mailing list or to, yeah. So
Exactly.
yeah, see, I've learned something today, guys. Eric kept that secret from me all these years. How much more money could we have made?
Not really. I think Nicole probably
Nicole's
told
the
me about it.
brains.
Yeah.
Nicole's turning into the brains of the operation.
Right. But you created this did you put these through captions, or how did you build these videos?
Yeah, I asked John Oliver whether I could use his YouTube channel. And he said yes, as long as I don't mention money. So I took it from there and then put it into caption.
So you know you could post these all as Facebook Reels too, right? I know you have friends on there, but you know, these are all these can be duplicated over to TikTok as you are. I'm sure you're putting these over to TikTok. But they could also be duplicated to Facebook, Pinterest. Pinterest, great for video. So Laura, I know you've got Pinterest. So as you're creating these shorts, you know, they can go directly over to Pinterest as well. So you want to maximize, if you do 2 a day, but you're set up on Pinterest, you're set up on YouTube, you're set up on, say, Instagram, and then, you know, your Facebook, that 2 videos now become 8, right? You've got 8 videos working for you 24 hours a day. Now, if you just did that, say, just those 4 platforms, 30 days, 2 a day for 30 days, what is that? That's 60 times, what, 240 pieces of content a month. Just from 2 videos a day, and those same videos on each platform. You know, what is that going to take? You know, once you have the platform set up, it's, you know, 15 minutes to post them for 240 pieces of content a day or a month.
And Opus, you can set it to auto schedule
Yep.
to YouTube and well, to everywhere really. I had it just
Yeah.
doing one. I tested it again, Eric, doing the 2 hour thing every 2 hours, good as gold. It uploads to my YouTube channel.
You know, so I mean, go ahead, Laura.
Finish your thought and then I'll ask you in a little bit.
No, and it doesn't even have to be your content. You know what I mean? I mean, a lot of times we get, oh, what am I going to create? What am I going to do? I don't want to put my face. You know, Deborah's a perfect example. She's using someone else's content that's really good. You know, so you can just repurpose other people's content in the beginning until you feel more comfortable with your own content. The key is, you need to be doing it, putting content out every single day, every day, at least a couple of pieces of content, at least a couple of pieces. Because the other thing is, what this is the fact, people look at consistency. So they may look and see, they may look at your stuff for 6 months and go, well, is Laura really serious about this trading? I've only seen her post about it, like she posts about it every 3 weeks or so. But Eric and Paul are over there talking about every single day they're posting about their, you know, something about their trading, you know, tool or whatever. So people
Would
just
you,
assume that, you know what I mean? They assume that you're a little bit more into what you're doing because you're more consistent with it. Go ahead, Deborah.
with the YouTube channel, obviously I called it Forex Pips with Purpose. So would I start a new YouTube channel for the other products?
Definitely. So what me and Eric do, and some of this, guys, is like we don't do exactly what we should do because we just run on pure energy and we get stuff out there and, you know, blah blah blah. But we have different channels for different things. But where we're smart is we are the Master Plan affiliates, and the Master Plan affiliates has a high ticket thing. It has a trading thing, so you don't have to sell. It's got Talk Fusion now, which is a tool that helps you promote whatever it is that you want to promote. You know, I don't do so much with it at the minute, but HBA's just had a massive update. I'm still going through it, but that's going to fit perfectly to promote anything else as well. So me and Eric, we kind of, our brand, if you like, is the Master Plan. Well, what's the Master Plan? Well, trading, you can have that because most people don't actually make that much money in affiliate marketing or network marketing, right? Because they don't have the right, they've not joined Laurie and West. They've not got the right team. Most people are on their own, right? So we want to give you the support, but what if you could take the money you make with whatever program and multiply it by trading it? Maybe a more medium to long term plan, right? But what about if you could get it for free? You only need 4 referrals.
Yeah.
HBA, 80% commissions. You get 2, you're in profit. Talk Fusion, you know, you're at the minute, you're at the top of the tree, as it were. The right side's covered. We've got West and Laurie want to build our team. It's like, yeah, please, right? So it doesn't take many people to cover your cost for Talk Fusion either. So that's kind of our master plan at the minute, is you can have all of these things and they pay for themselves and they all can work together. Video email can promote Jifu and Power Lead System or HBA. HBA teaches you how to market online, and you've got more support than me and Eric can ever give you. Right?
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? It's all coming together in this beautiful kind of brand, Master Plan Affiliates. Yeah. And that's how you do multiple things at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Because right now I want to promote the Jifu, but there's other things that I want to promote down the road. And I was just wondering if I should make my YouTube channel right now just straight trade, about trading. I mean, I gotta come up with a name, or just like Laura Affiliate Marketing,
So me and Eric, we have a trading channel, but we've not been putting so much on it because we're focusing on the master plan at the minute. But definitely have different channels. And then where we're getting to, me and Eric have got to the point now where we've been playing around with so much AI, right? That Opus, for example, means that, to be honest with you, we should be there already, but we kind of got now like, well, okay, well, on a Monday it's Talk Fusion Day, Tuesday is Offer Lab Day, Wednesday is this day. And yesterday, for example, I recorded a video, sent it to Nicole. Nicole's uploaded it to YouTube. She made a blog post out of it, so it went on the blog. The video went on the blog as well with the blog post that AI created. That then creates video shorts in Opus that get scheduled to go out over time. So our content for the week for Talk Fusion is done. Easy. And then tomorrow we can do the same with OfferLab, and the day after we can do the same with Talk Fusion, and the day after we can do the same with whatever. And we can get a week's content done now. I reckon, Eric, what do you reckon, an hour to do a week's worth of content?
I mean, done right. I mean, we probably do a month's worth of content in an hour. I mean, now the key is the content, guys. I mean, it's like you both of you guys can do it. You know what I mean? It's just are you going to consistently do it every single day? You know, it reminds me of work. One of my first, like, I worked with this Fortune 500 company. I was like, I don't know, I was in my like 27, 28. And this company only hired two types. They either hired someone with a college degree, which I didn't have, or they hired someone with some experience. Well, I'd already been doing sales for a while. So we would have these guys come in who had college degrees in marketing, and they would come in and they were super sharp, smart, much smarter than me, you know, dressed to the nine. And we would come in and they would sit there and and I would just leave. And they're like, "Where are you going?" I'm like, "Well, I'm going to talk to people. We're selling this product. I'm going to go talk to people." And I would come back to the office and they would still be sitting there figuring out what their marketing was going to be and all that. And I would come in and our manager would say, you know, he'd be like, "Eric, what's going on with you?" Asking them, and they'd be like, "Oh, we're preparing this." They come to me and I'm like, "Well, I've got a couple of proposals I've got to work up for XYZ company and XYZ company." Because I went by and talked to Joe over there. I've been trying to talk to him, finally got a hold of him, just stopped in and spoke with him. And so this, even though this is not sales, it's still like, it's the act. What's the profit? You know, if you're going to be an online marketer and you're going to, you know, you don't want to cold call. You don't want to do all those things. We don't want to do that. I've done a million three-way calls. I've done cold calling in the old days. I don't want to do any of that stuff anymore. So if you're going to do attraction marketing and you're going to get people to coming to you, it's only going to happen through content. It's only going to happen if you're consistently putting content out to the marketplace, and people that are engaging on your content, you're reaching out and connecting with them. You don't have to speak to them on the phone, but you can engage with them through instant messenger. "Hey, thanks for," even if they like or comment. I don't do this as much now, but anyone that liked or comment on my stuff, I reached out and just connected with them. I didn't try to
Thanks
pitch
for the
them. I
like.
didn't try to sell them.
Thanks for the comment. Yeah, I did that.
Right. Paul knows, Paul. So, but you're not going to have those opportunities to even connect with those people unless you have content out there working for you that's going to give you a potential like or a comment from somebody you don't know. So that's the key. Like, the people who are going to win in this game are the consistent and your content will get better and better and better. It just will. I mean, I look at Tommy. I remember Tommy, like, I love you. I mean, I know, Tommy, you'd like better results on your content. I realize that, but your content from where we started to like now, it's like night and day. Like, you put out really good quality stuff. Like, for people that wouldn't know, they would think probably, "Oh, this guy's real good at content, man. He puts all kind of stuff." You know, how do I do that, Tommy? Like, just a couple months ago, you were like, "How do I even do content online?" Now it's like, this stuff is really, really good. You know what I mean? Your stuff is good. So and you're consistent with it. I know it's frustrating because it's like, why isn't this returning me? You know, but that's where I was. I remember that I put content out consistently, but over time I started making those connections, and over time people started reaching out, and I started, you know, bringing more people into my businesses, making more sales. But without the consistency, you guys, you're dead in the water. You know what I mean? You can plan all day long. Trust me, you can plan all day long. That's why I used to do videos and never watched them back. Because I had a buddy that, to this day, he's a good marketer now, but I remember in the early days, everyone would think this guy's a great marketer. I remember in the early days, he would shoot a video 15 times because he'd watch it back and hate the way he looked, hate the way he said something, hate the way his lip did something. And that, I just was like, I was like, you know what? I'm shooting a video. I don't even care what I said. I don't care if I pick my nose. I'm uploading it. And I wouldn't even look back. And that's how I did it. That's what I did. And I just put content out there, content. And then
I
eventually
think.
people, go ahead, Deborah.
I've got a problem with Chat GPT because I use it and I do everything that everyone tells me to do. and it gives me the content I should use, but I never get round to doing it.
Well, that's
It's
not
sort of a blockage.
ChatGPT problem. In what way though? What stops you? Does somebody come in and hit you over the head, or?
No, I don't know if by the time I've done it, it's in the evening, so I
Okay.
go off and have my tea and
Right,
walk
okay.
the dogs.
Do this, right? Today I'm going to ask ChatGPT to create the content. Tomorrow I'm not allowed to use ChatGPT. I'm going to post the content.
Okay.
Yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Sequenced in bite-sized chunks. What do I need to do? I need to post content. How am I going to do it? I'm going to use ChatGPT to write it for me. So I get it to write it for me. Once that's written, that's that sequence, that's that bit done, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't need to keep going back to it every day to create more. I've got
No.
7 scripts for captions for Talk Fusion stuff, right? They're done. I don't go every day. Can you give me another one? Can you give me another one? Yeah, they're done. So all I need to do now is sit there, and I've got an idea for a video. I asked Eric to make me a video with the same script on something called HeyGen, and I've done it in captions. There's a great video for YouTube. We compare 2 AI avatars. Which one wins? So there's I haven't had a chance to record it today, but that's there done. So the 2 tricks are just get it freaking made without caring. And if I've got 10 minutes, I'll work on something, even though I know I can't finish it now.
Yeah.
But when I do come to do it, the idea's already there. I've already got the video from Eric. I've already got my scripts done for the 7. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like, get stuff out there, get stuff out there, get stuff out there. There used to be, you probably know it, Betterware, the Betterware catalogs. So for those of you that don't know, it was this network marketing business in the UK. And what would happen is you would get you were given, I was never in it, but I know somebody who was. He made good money actually because he did the work. So the idea is you get catalogs of like household crap to buy, like oven cleaners and little stupid brushes that could reach under, all sorts. So they would drop the little catalog in a watertight sealed bag, right? And they'd drop them off at your door, and there'd be a note on it saying we're going to come back and collect it on Wednesday. So, and there'd be an order form inside. So the idea is you left it as it was, and they'd come and pick it up on Wednesday. Hopefully they would find an order in it. But it was a network marketing deal. So you could recruit other people to drop the catalogs and make a cut of what they did. Well, guess what? It's died because nobody wants to drop the catalogs. They want other people to drop the catalogs so they can make the money on it, right? And that's where it went. Michael, my friend, he was coining it in because although it's not always pleasant, and yeah, dogs bark at you, and sometimes it rains, and sometimes it's a bit cold, but he was willing to do the work. The difference is with what we do, right? Talk Fusion recurring, Jifu recurring, and you can trade in the comfort of your own home. You don't have to go out or your phone, right? HBA recurring, PLS recurring, although we struggle a bit with retention, unfortunately. I don't know if we'll ever sort that. But I think Home Business Academy is now going to whip Power Lead Systems ass from what I'm seeing, to be honest with you. But you see what? It's content. Don't be scared of getting the content out together. Eric knows how many, Alex Hormozy, how many pieces of content does he do a day?
Something like 100, over 100 pieces of content a day.
A day.
Really?
A day.
Yeah,
a day. And we're like, yeah, I'm struggling to get this one piece out. Grant Cardone has 2 videographers follow him around a lot of the time. Gary Vaynerchuk as well has 2 videographers. Now, I'm not hiring a videographer. Don't need to, because I can say to ChatGPT, write me 200 posts and it will do it. I spent a lot of time trying to work out these AI agents that just don't seem to do what they say yet, but maybe they do this week because it's moving so fast. But we're not. I mean, me and Eric and Nicole, his partner, you can now post to Facebook page that goes to Pinterest, that goes to Instagram, or some combination. Yeah. So we've got 3 things down. We've got repurpose. That means we can post when something lands on YouTube, also send it to TikTok and here, and it's getting better and better and better all the time. What I'm trying to get to though is, hey, I'm promoting Jifu, all right, and I want to promote this and I want to promote that. Away you go. Write me a blog post, turn the blog post into a video, post the long video to YouTube, post that into Opus to make the shorts for me, post the shorts to TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Facebook Reels, you know, and that's what I tried to do, but it fell apart. It was too much, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
Okay.
Right, we're over time. So, Tommy, because you're here at the end, I'm going to send you a Google Doc that's got a ChatGPT for you to try. That is Richard Bandler, the co-creator of NLP, Jim Edwards from OfferLab with his 100-day plan, and Laurie, who makes $110,000 a month from free social media, right, with a 3-step blueprint. All three rolled into one ChatGPT that you can talk to like it's your coach and mentor to help you follow it and do it.
Okay.
I'll send you that now before I forget. How you
Yeah,
doing?
I'm sorry. I had the time down wrong. I had it starting at 1 instead of 12.
What would your advice be, Tommy, to Deborah and Laura, who are struggling to trying to get content out?
Well, just going back to Dave Thomas's training, what he encourages is to do 3 every day. One, a lifestyle post that's just maybe a picture of you or you and your kids or your dog or something that just indicates that you're just a regular old person. And then one with some sort of value adding content. They've got on Dave's training, he's got a list of like, I think it's 240 of them. Is that right? That you can use because I am so so focused on on Jesus. Sometimes I put biblical inspirational things in there, and then one that has to do with your opportunity. In the case of Dave Thomas, obviously it's GFU, and just show some results of a win or post the what's that club, Paul? That
oh God, what's it called? I know what you mean.
Yeah,
Brandon Boyd's
Exe-
thing. The
executive
Brandon Boyd's.
club.
yeah.
Huh? Is it the executive club or something
No,
like
no,
that?
no.
Anyway,
The
one
Quantum
that
Scanner Masters.
yeah,
Masters Club.
Masters Club, yeah, indicates it just shows people that it works. You know, you got people that have been on there for years, and they have to win 7 out of 10 trades, and they're there every single week. Dave's there every week, so is Michael Martin, and there are a lot of other people. Now, having said that, you know, you heard what Eric said. I'm not getting the best of results, although I do have quite a number of people. Now I got mine set up through ManyChat, and I'm getting a lot of people that are getting the information. I don't have one that's committed to me yet, but I do have quite a few that are in the works. And I keep pinning my hopes on what Eric says, that eventually it'll all come to a head, and I'll get a bunch of folks.
What were your results before you started posting?
Well, I've always
Did you-
posted, but I didn't have ManyChat, and I didn't have I wasn't running Facebook ads. Actually, ManyChat is people are when they respond to even one of my posts on my business page, it sends them into the ManyChat, and then
Right.
I can subscribe them to the sequence that I've got running. And the training for all this, Dave Thomas has got it. I've seen Paul repost it a couple of times, but he's got it running, and I think Michael Martin helps him with some of it. Michael Martin.
Yeah.
Are you using any of the other platforms? Are you using YouTube? Or using Pinterest, Instagram?
I haven't been, but I'm pondering it, and I'm trying to decide whether I should use them all for GFU or maybe use some that I'm not using, like well, my mind's gone blank. This happens when you get 74 years old.
It happens when you get my age, mate. don't
And
worry.
mine.
the YouTube and what's the other one? The big one.
TikTok.
YouTube, Instagram, TikTok.
TikTok. Can you believe I couldn't think of that? I'm beginning to worry about myself. To use those for like the new thing with Russell Brunson,
Offer Lab.
Yeah.
Offer Lab.
Okay.
So I don't know, you guys could tell me, should you post different opportunities to the same channel?
I would do different channels, but on your socials, what me and Eric do, we're master plan affiliates. We are the master plan affiliates, and we have this master plan that means we have different things that all work together. That means we can post the same, we can post about different things on like Facebook and that, but on YouTube, we've got different channels now for everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Offer
Do
Lab
you- do
kind
you-
of works
do you do
nicely
that on
anyway
Facebook?
under the money tree idea. So
Have you got
What?
have you got different channels on YouTube? I mean, on Facebook too? Different
we've got
pages?
different pages, but we kind of we're pulling it all under that one brand as of we build money trees.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
what money trees do
inherently,
you build? Oh, Jifu, PLS, Offer Lab.
Well, yeah. I mean, you know how I would build if you're going to do like some straight Offer Lab, and you already know how to build the ManyChat out, then just build a separate Facebook page for that, and just have it completely separate from Jifu. And then just you're posting content to both, and the sequence and where they're going is going to be a little bit different, but you already know how to set all that up and do that. So and then in YouTube, yeah, I mean, same thing. We just create multiple channels that are specific to that offer. But if you're going to create a separate channel or specific channel, just make sure you're going to do a lot of content for that off as much, at least a couple of pieces of content a day. Otherwise, you know what I mean? If you're only going to, if it's some sort of a side deal that you're not really doing a lot with, it's just secondary, then it may not be worth your time.
no, I
but
want
for
it
us,
to appear.
you
I want it to appear to be. That's why I'm not doing a lot of different things. I know you guys are doing several things, but Offer Lab and Jifu is it for me for right now. I just
yeah,
want to focus on those and
No,
get
yeah.
yeah,
money. And
What I
yeah,
would do, Tommy, as well, is I would go and chat GPT and say, can you give me, as many pain points as you can find for Forex traders, and then tell me how Jifu can solve that problem and do some post around that.
how many SGTP Chat GTP what, Paul?
Find me as many pain points and frustrations
Pinpoints.
as you can for Forex traders.
Oh, okay.
And then tell me how Jifu and the Sniper Pro scanner in particular can solve those problems.
I wouldn't have thought of that.
Fantastic posts, because you're like, it will say something like, do you wish that trading was easier because it's difficult to know where to put your stop loss? Well, the Sniper Pro scanner gives you and so it will come up with a problem and a solution. The solution is always going to be Jifu and Sniper Pro. There you post, and then you can make little video avatars out of that. You can make longer videos out of that. But I was saying earlier, it's so easy with ChatGPT to go in and say, give me 100 posts for Jifu, and it will. But they're not
Yeah.
necessarily going to connect with anyone.
Right.
And where I've got to at the minute is all about pain points and
Yeah.
help me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Help
And
me
of
do
course, you
this.
could do the same thing with Offer Lab, right?
Same with Offer Lab. Any product, jars
yeah,
of honey. Give me pain points. People want to eat healthier, and how honey can help. Well, it's a natural product. It's not as refined as cane sugar.
Yeah.
It will do what that be whatever you can do.
Yeah.
And again, it comes back to Offer Lab. It's so many videos, but you don't have to watch them all in one day, do you? And
Yeah.
what Russell Brunson says, if you learn how to sell and you learn how to promote, that stuff stays constant. No matter what fancy tools come in, AI just makes it so much easier for us. But why isn't everybody rich? Why isn't everybody making loads of money?
Right.
Because they're not.
Well, you think about a YouTube channel for Offer Lab, you could go in and you could find, it's free to find the offers, find ones that you want to promote. You take that link of the information on the sales page, you have AI build you out a script, and then you have an avatar, go ahead and set up your avatar video, and you post that to, you do 2 of those a day, you post them to a YouTube channel. You can post them as a short under a minute, and you do that for the next 90 days, 2 a day, you've got what, 300 videos out there pointing to an offer, for one of their products. If anyone buys, you're gonna get paid. You know what I mean? How long
Yeah.
would that take? I mean, I could sit
Yeah.
down and do that in about 30 minutes a day. 2
Yeah.
videos.
Are you guys still going to do that? Or you may have done it and I missed it. The super funnel that you were talking about for Offer Lab. I'm
We
way
are.
behind web training, I know.
Yeah. So the way they're doing their training is they're pacing it out. But today, Tommy, I went in and I put my NLP course in, but I can't get the code they give me to work for some reason. I know it's something I'm doing on my webpage, so I need to watch the training, and I haven't had the chance because I did the NLP call, I got this call, then we've got a really important call as well later on, that social media training with Laurie and West. So I've got to go and make sure I eat and use the toilet and do all that good stuff before then. So, but tomorrow I want to try and get my offers on, and then I'm going to use that as a demo because you'll all get it to be able to promote. I want to use that as a demo. But yeah, absolutely. Offer Lab is our kind of and it's how many money trees is it under one roof? Brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to promote GFU through Offer Lab actually
Yeah.
too.
So what you need to do there is we can show you and help you and make it like a training, but you can't sell GIFU on Offer Lab because GIFU would have to list on Offer Lab, and you can't control GIFU. Neither can I, neither can Eric, neither can Laura or Deborah. So what you do is you create a product about trading that you can list on Offer Lab. Okay. That then people will buy, or it could be a giveaway, but links to GIFU. Does that make
I
sense?
got you.
Is that
Yes.
like your side hustle?
Yeah. So, you could make a guide, 100 side hustles and how to do it, how to do them. You could ask AI
Yeah.
to create that easily, but then you could say, do you know what? So many people, they struggle with building funnels and driving traffic and yada, yada, yada. You might want to consider my top choice, which is trading. Don't be scared. I know it sounds complicated. Let me show you a video on the Sniper Pro scanner that makes it easier.
Yeah.
Or 100 side hustles. All of these side hustles, guess what? You need to drive traffic. Guess what you could use? It's this fantastic tool. It's called Talk Fusion. It can also pay for itself. Or, you might want, if you're looking for a side hustle, but all this is above you and you want AI to do the follow-up, you might want to check out Powerly System as one of my top recommendations. Or I sell the,
Yeah.
again, once you learn how to market, you never look back. And what most people do is they go shiny object, shiny object, shiny object, shiny object. They don't realize why they never have any success in any of them. They don't
Yeah.
actually knuckle down and learn
Dude.
how to market, And unfortunately, like Tommy, I wish you had better results as well because you're working. I see it, right? Me and Eric have been in the same boat. It's a rite of passage almost. Sometimes it takes a little while to be an overnight success.
Well, I'm trusting you on that and Eric.
It will come. It will come. It has to come.
Man, Tommy, if you saw some of my videos from my early days, Lord, I was my own favorite fan. I think I watched my videos more than anybody in the first year.
Yeah, I still watch mine sometimes. Hey, listen, guys, look, it's 20 past 6.
We gotta go.
For a week, and I've got to eat and I've got to be on later. So you're invited, right? We'll talk about it before, but this isn't a pitch fest for Talk Fusion. This is Laurie recording her. So we've got the 3-step blueprint guide, fantastic. But we said we need a training on it with examples and stuff like that. So, if you're not in Offer Lab, if anyone's watching this, in Talk Fusion, it's not a pitch fest. You'll learn some stuff. But by the same token, ask me and Eric to send you a snippet of a recording that we got from West. And this isn't a pitch either, but if you're remotely interested in 1,000 people left leg, 1,000 people right leg, and our upline helping us do it, basically, like literally. So we can show you the snippet so you hear it from the horse's mouth if you want a position in that. But come on that training first and see if you like Laurie and West. Both 7-figure earners in their own right, and they're married.
Is that the 3 o'clock call today?
8 o'clock, yeah. So it's in just under. It's an hour and 40 minutes from now. Is that right?
Yeah, I told
Yeah.
Eric I have to leave. I can't, but you're gonna have a good recording of it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
now the recording should only be for Talk Fusion because it's for the back office, but I'll let you have it, Tommy.
Okay.
You send
All
the
right,
link
guys.
out in.
Yeah.
Where are you going to send the link?
I'll put it in those chat groups. So I'm going to say it before the call anyway, but please don't ask them about how could I use this for Jifu or how could I use this for PowerLead or how or for my insurance business. This is their team training that they are doing. So if you do have a question, we don't mind you asking it, but it'd be a question about, well, should I message this to somebody or how would you respond to this if somebody comments on my post? That's fine, but bear in mind, guys, they are talking about Talk Fusion, so we don't mind you coming on, and you'll learn a lot anyway. But just bear that in mind, right? It's not like our call. We can talk about anything. This is their Talk Fusion call. So if you're coming on as a guest, that's cool, but don't embarrass us. Okay.
I won't. I won't be there anyway. But
Yeah.
Anyway, one last question that has nothing to do with the call. Deborah, is that a golden doodle?
It's a Cavapoo.
A what?
A Cavapoo. She's crossed between a Cavalier King Charles and a poodle.
Oh, okay. He looks. I
Cavalier
just got
King.
rid of my granddog. Had him here for 4 or 5 days, and he's a golden doodle. He looked just like that though.
Yeah, we went to a zoo once, and it only had one animal, and it was a dog. It was a Shih Tzu.
I'm out. Here we go. Bye. Oh, that was a good one. Bye, guys.
Oh, man.
See ya.
See you
And with
guys.
that.
Yes.